Hi again, family up, let's play helicopters. And this one here, that's a ripper. The Boeing CH-47, the HC-1, the heavy lifter, the Chinook. Royal Australian Air Force had this one in the early days, in the 60s and that, so yep, brilliant piece of work. The model is rather good considering that it's that old. The detail and that was pretty good, so let's go and have a bo peep and see what small changes I made so that it becomes an Australian vintaged aircraft. And next on the family box list is the Chinook. I'll get rid of that. Yeah, so yep, we'll do it in RAAF style. So I'll have to order decals, I think, because I doubt if this is anything about. Oh yeah, decals for GB USA Australia. So all right, we'll have a look anyway. So let me pause this around and we'll have a look. Right, in my excitement, I've already opened this up, and we have the body. I wanted to know how big she's going to be. That's quite the size, but I know that they did transport the Hueys, anyway, the B version, up the back door of that, take away off the propeller gyro pieces and undo the tail, and you could fit one helicopter inside that helicopter. I know that for a fact. Okay, glass. Oh, it's a full nose piece. So some of this is going to have to be, there's the nose that goes on that, so that'll be green. Mask out there, and that part, yeah, that part's clear too, that's not. Alright, so that's a good start. What do we got? We got all the internals up to the cockpit, that's good. Door, tail, loading door, turbines, and all the ancillaries in there as well, which is doors to the cockpit area, back to the transport, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, most important, we've got all those. That's the floor obviously to the helicopter, turbine faces, and 1,000 antenna little parts and pieces, and a myriad of wheels. So, and one part off, which is similar to that one. So, God knows what that one does. Anyway, so what we're going to do is, first off, undercoat the lot while it's on the sprue, I think. That'll be the easiest way for me to just, it's all painted based on the size of the part, so, and then we'll go from there. Might put the cockpit assembly together first and then spray that, and the cockpit assembly fits all onto the face of that, so I've got something to hang on to while I spray, so that's alright, we can do that inside and outside of the frame, each fuselage piece. And well, if that's the bottom, this must be the roof. All that there will be the roof sitting above there like that in the tubes. Alright, that's going to be fun. Okay, so let's do that cockpit first up, and then we'll undercoat grey the lot. Catch you with it. Well, we've had an undercoat spray, so we've got all the major pieces there, which will help me finish off the cockpit, the two bulkheads at the end. So that's that part, and engine cowls and components for the tail ramp, and then again all the bits and pieces there that are going to stick out from the side. So next thing now is that I've got all those done, I can start putting some major pieces together, because it's only going to be about 4 steps I think, and we'll be putting the 2 halves together. A few pieces we can put on, but we're going to clean them up first, because that is an atrocious mould. That much flash on here, it's not funny. Almost more flash than there is part. Right, what are we doing and why are we doing it? We've got to put that one up there like that. Okay, take that off there too. Why didn't it come off before? That's that one, and he goes into there. Oh, there's a little thing over so that the whole thing can rotate. That there. You should put on there, do not glue. Now I've got to find that little piece. Alright, we'll do this though. That one in there and there. Fits nice, snug. Take him out just a fraction. Drop a dollop of glue down his throat. That there. Find 2 round holes. Those 2. Yeah, these 2. Might put them on last because we're going to paint up some stuff and decal some stuff, so that's even worse. You 2 go in there. Right, now I've got some decals I've got to put on there. What else have I got to do? It's hanging with a bit of a dry fit. Got those in there to hang on. I have to reset that. It's crooked. That one spins almost right. Slid the floor chamber in, which brings you out to the cockpit. So that's sort of set. I did a test fit with this one. Fits sort of. It fits sort of snugly in there just before. So yeah, when we put it together, just work section at a time, I think. And that's the other thing. So barring anything, I'm probably ready to put it together. Got a little bit more work on the intakes, mounts for the engines and the turbine. So that, I know there's no more inside because all the portholes, if you call them that, windows are all done by outside means, so I don't have to put them in and mask them off while I paint it, so that's good. But then again, should I put a mask in there for when I paint it with the green? But I don't think you'll notice anything. It's pretty hard to see up the spout as it goes. So yep, done. Next movement, long way around with a bottle of glue. Done. That one there dripped in. That dripped in. That dripped in. Just got to get to that bit there. Come on, hold together. Okay, going for the top bit with the click click. Hopefully the glue doesn't get to that hole. Well, that's the thing I don't. The best part is the multitude of other pieces that need to align with whatever you're doing here now. So it's bloody make or break. Let's have a look at the tail. Yeah, that piece is not supposed to be in here yet. Okay, we can do this though, just to get the space right. There. Okay, everything else in the back here is going to fit that. Okay, that's solid, that's solid. That's good. Now I'm going to glue on that bit, glue on that bit, Yeah. Alright, well we've put all the parts to be that need to be underneath the version that we're doing, and also done the wheels, and we've given it a matte coat as well, so very good with the paint job, happy with that. I think we'll get it down. Right, down on the ground. Front nose canopy's been work in progress. We just need to get some black on the nose. All the pieces are on, need to be on, the top, the bottom, the sides. I'm quite happy with the paint job and the colours. Really stand out. Currently we've got to put in the back here, put those little tracks in there, which will be good. But in doing that and the other piece that was on there, I've discovered that I really need to lift that piece up so that when you look at the back, you've actually got a bit of clearance, because with it sitting down there you had no clearance at all. So it's got to be in the up position. So then the back door is going to be down. So that's the project at the moment. Just cut it in. You just got to detail the lines on it, and you can see all the way down to the front. Shame it's upside down, but there you go. That's it. So it fits out nicely. So next project is just tidy that up, put the decals on next. Now that I've got a satin coat on it, so we'll fix a little bit of paintwork on the back there, and then decals. Well, we've got the decals on, the majority. Come on. And decals on in the majority. Down the side, the roof, the kangaroo, the emergency exits, the aircraft number. Now those grey dots there and there and on the thing are part of a whole collection that runs along the top of the plane, but I don't know whether the water was too hot or whatever, but the first big one I was doing there curled, and the other ones I put one on, and no, it was not going to work. So what I'll have to do is mask it up and paint them and put the line in. It won't be too hard, but still match that sort of colour. We'll see how we go. Alright, we're going in for our final matte coat on that. We've put the little aerial pieces on the side, make it look like the porcupine. After I've sprayed it, I'll put the cord on that, and the top and the bottom. All the pieces are now on. A couple of pieces in there, which is antenna on the front, windscreen wipers and tailgate boards. They're going to go on, and they'll go on some of that. And the blades now are being held together while that sets, and I'll go and do that while that sets. That'll get a matte coat. These will get a matte coat before I mount them on, so just about got it wrapped up. So it's blades, wire, and a couple of ticky bits, and that on the nose, on the front. So we're almost done. Right, time to take what looks like a nose off it and put the nose on it, and then put some windscreen wipers on it. Now you've got to be very careful where you put your fingers now. We've got all these spiky things hanging out the side. Right, let's see what I can do here. Beautiful. Come back down and deal with those. Good underneath anyway. It's just alright. Let's attack this from one side at a time, methinks. We can put down on that corner. We can hang on to there and there. We can hold him into place. We can add a little glue there. A little bit there. We'll try across the underneath the nose with a splash as well. Alright, that's about half of it. Not right all the way around. Oh, excellent. We just kicked it in. After this, we'll do the wiring and then put the blades on it. And then we'll call it a, what is it, CH-47. Chinook. What is your story? Stick to everything except the bloody stick. Right, we might be moving on. Never know you're lacking a big smoke. Wacky-doo. Don't touch the nose. One taut and one not so taut, so that makes it look like they're two different sizes, which they probably were. Right. Down ramps. Else. What goes in there? Yummy. Right, well it doesn't say A or B, it just says exactly the same. So what we might do is shoot some glue into the holes and then prop them down. Wish me luck. It's squared up that way. Okay, those dots go to somewhere else too. And you pick it up. Ha! That's a good one. Right, now we know what the dots do. They connect A and B. What's left itself is a bit wobbly. These things on the front are supposed to have a vertical on them. This might work. Isn't it incredible when you're putting the last bit together, everything starts falling apart. Just in time for the rain to kill my conversation. But there we have it. Pictures to come afterwards, but that's her. Let's go and do some close ones.